Hi guys, welcome back to your weekly readings. I trust you guys had a great week last week and are gearing up for this week. We're opening up this week with a new moon tonight on the 9th, September the 9th, 2018. Those are all nines because 18 is divisible by 9. So nines are endings. Clearing away the past, clearing away the old, clearing away things that you don't want to continue to hold you back or continue to drag you into the past. It's time to let go. This new moon is going to be in the sign of Virgo. Virgo is diligent about their health. They're diligent about whatever it is that they're wanting to change in their lives or do. They're very studious, they're very dedicated. They're earth signs. There's a grand trine in the earth signs at this time with some major planets in them. So it's a great time to light a candle, spend a few minutes or a while meditating tonight as to all of the new things you want to start, the seeds that you want to plant, the old that you want to release. For some of us, we're hoping for a teacher, someone to enlighten us as we move forward, or perhaps our grand teacher is coming out at this time. This is also representative of the sign of Virgo, the hermit, those that go within, those that separate themselves from the crowd, those that want to lead, that want to shine a light, even if it's just upon your children, your partnership, your family, teachers, medical doctors, people that really want to change the world, that want to change their surroundings, that want to enlighten those that are around them. For some of you, there's a new teacher that's going to be coming into your life, someone that you will meet that will inspire you, that will bring about that inspiration that you need to change the things that you wish to change in your lives. For some of you, this represents you actually taking in the energy, learning from the past, and moving forward with new enlightenment, with new eyes, with a fresh new start in the areas that you wish to change in your life. For some of you, there's a major yearning. There's a yearning. You need to pick up your fire, your inspiration, to defend yourself from the energies that are coming from opposing forces, from people that may try to hold you back, hold you down, push you into the past, drain your energy. Situations that may come up this week that are very difficult, but if you embody your will, the know-how that you have, knowing that you can protect others, defend yourself against those that don't want you to get ahead or may not want you to move up in the world, or don't want you to be a leader, that want to keep you down, or perhaps it's even your own ego that you are fighting, that you're trying to break away from the chains of enslavement, from the chains of addiction, from the chains of situations that may hold you back. So some of you could be breaking away from perhaps being addicted to eating, to gaining weight, to prescribed drugs, to illicit drugs, to alcohol, to smoking cigarettes. It's all chains of addiction that keep you down. They cloud your mind. They don't allow you to think for yourself because you have been putting poisons into your body. Perhaps it's just a lifestyle. You need to exercise more. You need to break away from what holds you back. It could just be lethargic energy, laziness, not wanting to do anything, depression, which are problems that can be treated, but you need to face them. You need to see them for what they are so that you can get some help. So for all of us, it's something different, but we're standing tall. We're breaking away from addictions. We're starting to see them for what they are, or negative energy, or people that hold us back. We have the lion of strength behind us, so we need to embody that starting now. We need to let our passions fly, or freak flag, as they say, because you want things. You need to harness fire. You need to harness inspiration and the will to at least jumpstart. Because sometimes once you get yourself going, example, a diet or an exercise routine, once you get that going, just continue it and don't allow forces or negative thinking or other people or situations that may come up to stop you, to put an end to that inspiration that you had with whatever idea it is that you're trying to run with, whether it's a new job, a different position, a different direction, moving, a relationship, starting a relationship, ending a relationship, being available for a relationship, whatever it is. For everyone it's different, but we need to Yearn it. We need to really want it. This is the card of yearning, wanting things, wanting to change things in your life, wanting to materialize things in your life, and having the know-how to do it, or meeting people that are going to come into your life to help you, to assist you. So don't disregard messages or perhaps conversations that you may overhear from others that could be directly associated with the things that you're trying to change or improve in your life. Keep that open, because later on, you'll be holding the ring of perfection, everything going in the circle of life. The changes that are happening, they're happening in a positive form. This is a golden ring. That means that in the end, the things that you're trying to achieve will materialize, and they will materialize in gold, or in a perfect way. The way that brings you light of the sun, which is the color gold, the color yellow, and perfect in harmony. As the circle of life turns, so will your life. All the changes that you're making, they're bringing about good things in your life, positive changes as you move forward. So just don't disregard the changes that are coming, but disregard what you fear the most, because it cannot take a hold of you anymore. You're going to be changing those things. You're going to be overcoming. Okay, so in a sense, it may start off as a very challenging week, but you will be able to overcome. Don't allow others to tell you any different. You will harness it. You will know. You will see your ships coming in. So even though there may be some struggles or some setbacks, it's not going to be forever. All right? You just have to break through that negative energy that could happen. There's something that you may have to study this week or learn this week. Put your mind to focus on it, whatever it is. This could be at work, because there is a pentacle here. So for some of you, you're learning something new. Pay attention, because it brings you happiness, okay? This could also be associated with your home life, with your family life, something new that you're learning. Perhaps you're learning to harness the power to stay positive in a relationship. This could also be signing papers for a new home for some of you that could be moving into a bigger home. Some of you may be getting married. Some of you may be signing contracts, so good luck with that. You need to investigate before you sign. Make sure that you read the small print. Make sure that you look into everything that's going on in your home with your family. Everything that's anything that's paperwork, anything that needs to be signed, you need to look into that, okay? For some of you, there's a wish that's being granted as we move forward this week. The new things that are happening in our lives. It could be a new relationship for some of you, but you need to investigate. It could be someone younger than yourself, since there's 2 pages on here. If you're starting a new relationship, the person could be younger, or they could have a very young mindset. You may want to investigate a little bit before you take that leap. But again, it is something that you have wished for. So whether it's a family, whether it's a new relationship, whether it's a new home, whether it's an upgrade at work, it's something that you have wanted, but you still need to be very diligent about what you do. Investigate everything that you do. Look into everything that you're learning. Write it all down. Learn it. Learn it, because it's going to be important, as later on it'll bring you quite a lot of happiness. You have the 9 of Cups and the 10 of Cups here. So some of you have wished for family. So some of your children that you're wanting. You need to open yourself up, cleanse yourself up during this new moon, and ask for what it is that you want in life, what you want the universe to bring to you, and then detox. The food that you eat, the liquids that you drink, the exercise that you do, everything. And you keep an open mind for the things that you desire, because they are coming. These are wishes. For some of you, you really need to get on a diet. At least that could be what they're telling me. Because sometimes you eat too much, have too much fun, and then you gain a lot of weight. So it could also be saying, hey, listen here, you really need to look at what you're doing when it comes to your diet, when it comes to the food intake. You need to curb that. With exercise, you can do that. Paying attention to what you put into your mouth, okay? Because it can stay in your body in a toxic way, so you need to look into that as well. Intuition. Intuition is going to become very important as you move through this week. Remember, we're also fighting negative forces, negative energies that will try to change our plans, or the way that we are trying to move forward, or the wishes perhaps that we have put out there. We need to focus on what we want. Okay, and secrecy is also important. When the High Priestess comes out because it's a lot of meditation, a lot of focus on your intuition, on what's going on around you with the other people, and try to keep your secrets to yourself, because perhaps other people are trying to have you reveal some of them, and it might not be used for your own benefit. They could use things against you later. So be careful what you say to others. Be careful how you are moving forward. Investigate everything carefully during this week, because there are a lot of changes that are coming. A lot of things are going to be shed away from your life so that new things can begin. Also, you have your book of life here, your Torah. You need to listen to what your intuition is telling you, because some of these experiences that you will go through this week, you have already been through in the past. You have already experienced a lot of these things. A lot of maybe questions that you're going to be receiving, you have been asked before. A lot of the experiences that you're having at work, you have been asked to do some of these things before. So you need to remember what happened before so you don't make the same mistakes again, okay? Try to learn from your mistakes. Try to learn from your experiences so they don't happen again. And use your gut feeling to guide you through this week, okay? It's important that you listen to that intuition. If it's telling you not to do something, don't do it. If it's telling you go for it because you've wished for it, it's something that you want, in the end, it'll turn out to be something good. So remember the ring of gold. Remember the perfection, that in the end, things will look up. There's something that you want to experience. There's something you have asked for. And here is the Star card. Star card is all about healing. So these are the major arcanas that you're getting for this week, on top of the Hermit, which was at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so keeping to yourself this week, keeping your secrets to yourself this week, not divulging everything about your life. Even if you're asked, just keep it to yourself, you know, because you are in a learning cycle right now, and you need to experience within. Go within so you can listen to your intuition, and your inner guidance will help you move forward, okay? If you're listening to your intuition, you're not going to fail this week. You have the Star card. The Star card is a card of hope. The things that you have wished for are materializing. Be patient. Be patient, as the universe is the one that has a hand in everything that you do. So if you follow your intuition, you're in the flow. The Star card says that you will heal from past experiences. The things that you're letting go in your life, you will heal from. You will become more of yourself, more authentic. If you watch your diet, that helps as well. Less poisons are going in. Therefore, you're cleaner, you're more connected to the divine, you're more connected to being able to listen to your intuition or follow it without a fault. Because if your intuition says get up and go do something, and you decide, oh no, I'm too tired, I can't get up, you might miss something that you can change at that moment when you got up. It could be a conversation with a family member, or something that you needed to do at that very moment that was going to be very important, but you didn't listen to that intuitive calling that said get up. Go outside your room, or go outside your home, go to the store, whatever it is. Sometimes you need to listen because it's important. There's something that we need to change, something that we need to prevent. There's healing. Star crossed. There's also relationships that could be coming into your life. Soulmates that are very important at this time to change things in your life, to help you move forward, to help you become more authentic, more connected to the divine, to your intuition, and to your conscious mind, making them whole, making them one, so you can move forward and listen to your guide. Your guide is right here, your intuitive guidance. These are all your guides around you, all the little connections that you have to up above, to your intuition, to the divine energy. Being clean, being yourself, being a nude. This woman is nude for a reason. She's showing who she is authentically. She doesn't have to cover up or do things behind anyone's back. She's truly conscious of herself, of who she is and who she shares with other people. And there's no need to hide anymore. There's no need to hide who she is, because she's become very, very centered in who she is and her power and her divinity, and how she can heal and change others and herself. So this could be a male or a female. It doesn't matter. There's no sex connected to this card. There's only divinity. There's only connection to the intuition, to the up above, to the higher guidance, your higher self. And the High Priestess also claims of that power. Being connected to your intuition, to your higher self, and following ordained guidance from your angels. That brings about the things that you have asked for, because the more connected you are, the more you can materialize these things. And the Ten of Cups is something that a lot of people wish for. Happiness, bigger home, bigger family, unity within the family, celebrations with family members, which is another thing that's highlighted by the Ten of Cups. But it's also a completion. It's achieving something within the family unit that will happen this week for some of you. Maybe for all of us, there's something good that we have to celebrate with family during this week if we follow intuition or guidance. Again, the Three of Wands. Wands that are firmly planted into the ground. Plans that you have firmly made. Watching your ships coming in. Finally, the seeds you have planted are coming around. We've come full circle. Again, we'll be planting seeds. For some of you, you're moving forward. For some of you, it's romance that's coming into your life. For others, it's changing your mind, going in a completely different direction that you have been going up to now. So for all of us, it's different. But remember, you need to protect yourself. And you need to stay balanced while you're doing these things, okay? Because the Temperance was behind the other card. Balance. Tempering your movements forward. There may be some things that upset you this week as you move forward. All of the changes, remember, we are yearning for changes, but there's going to be some forces that may slow us down. So there's going to be a call for perhaps people trying to push your buttons in a negative way, trying to get you to act or to react. Be very careful as you move forward. Keep yourself in check. Because you are ending a lot of things in your life. Rising above. I see only beauty and grace coming out like the phoenix. New beginnings, new things that are happening in your life. And rising above the negativity, other people, situations that have held you back for such a long time. Now, if you see only beauty and grace in everything you do and everything that surrounds you, then you'll be in the flow of the universe. Being in the flow, moving forward without any more hindrances, without too many blockages. I am in the flow of the universe. By following your intuition, following that little guiding light that's going to be there for you, whether it comes in the shape of a person, whether it comes in the shape of messages that you receive while you're sleeping, emails. So pay attention, investigate, look into your emails, look into what's going around or happening around in your family, the people that you love, to make sure that you stay on top of the situation and that you're able to flow with the energy, coming up, rising above situations that have held you back, like the lotus, coming out of the darkness and into the light. Let's see what message Gabriel has for us. Archangel Gabriel, what message do you have for the upcoming week? By the way, this reading is for the week of the 9th through the 16th of September. We are halfway through this month already, and it just started yesterday. What happened? Oops, that was noisy. I hate making so much noise, but, you know, I get passionate. And there it is. Ask for what you want. Clear communication with yourself, with God, and with others helps you avoid misunderstandings and speeds up the process of answered prayers. Voila. Communication is going to be key this week. Be careful what you say. Don't allow others to push your buttons. Remember to be very careful as to the battles that you choose to defend yourself from and those that you remain quiet. Remember the High Priestess. Very quietly listening to her intuition. Ask for what you want from those around you. Without arguments, ask the divine for what you want. And see what happens. Be in the flow of the universe. Try not to be too determined to do things at a certain date, at a certain time, in a certain way. Just ask for what you desire and allow the universe to bring it to you. There's going to be some messages that come. There it is. See? The horn of Gabriel. I asked for help from Archangel Gabriel, and it's telling me that messages are going to come this week that will help me move forward for the things that I have asked, for what I do desire in life and at this time in my life. Now I'm going to see what I dropped on the floor. Okay. Sensitivity. Listen to your intuition. Listen to your sensitivities. Your sensitive feelings are your muse and inspiration for your creativity. For those of you that are artists, listen to your feelings, to your intuition, to what makes you happy. What is your muse? What can bring about happiness in your life? If it's going out, if it's being with another person, get out there and find your muse. There's also more messages coming, because this card is also about giving a message to someone that's very sensitive. And once that message has arrived, then your sensitivities alone, you'll need to follow those feelings that come from it as a muse, as an inspiration to move you forward. Okay? For some of you, it's just that. Listen to your intuition, your messages, your feelings are going to help move you forward this week. Keep them true to who you are. All right. Let's do the interactive part. I'm not doing any pop-ups. A, B, or C. 1, 2, or 3. Come on. Just want to fly out, don't they? Keep them. Preparation, prayer, and sacred ritual. That's what we should be doing tonight. Prepare. Pray, light up a candle, incense, be in preparation, sacred ritual for the moon tonight, the new moon. That's going to help us with what we desire, the wishes that we're putting out there to the universe, what we're trying to manifest, what we're trying to heal within ourselves. Keep down that ego and let our true nature shine, our true selves to come out for once. Angel of Emergence. It's time for the real you to emerge. Yes, it is. Okay, transformation that happens as you move through, following your intuition. The real you begins to emerge. You're not afraid to show others who you are anymore. You want them to know. Lady of Lightning, surprises, sometimes shock, total paradigm shift. So for those of you that chose A, this is also like the Tower card. Something that happens to bring you enlightenment. It shifts everything. A total paradigm shifts. Your mind, you change the way you think, and the things in front of you change as well, because everything is in our mind. We create everything with our thoughts, with our inner talk. If we change it from negative to positive, damn, if it isn't going to help you, it's going to help us all. This is also the planet of, I see it as a planet of Uranus and the Tower card. The planet of Uranus that brings you a surprise, a sudden surprise that you don't know where it came from. It's something that changes you totally. Okay, so expect something to change you. The goddess of the sacred path. Let go of logic and trust your intuition. Again, we have got to let go of what we see with our eyes and what logic dictates or what others dictate. Listen to your heart. Listen to your intuition. What seems like a long, winding road that doesn't seem to get anywhere, as soon as you reach a certain point, it's going to catapult you to where you need to be. So don't feel like you're moving backwards or that nothing is happening. You're actually moving forward, but it's in such a way to where you won't even feel it. And then all of a sudden, boom, you're there. You're there where you wanted to be, what you have asked for. So this surprise, this change, this shock that happens is going to help catapult you forward. So stay connected. Stay in touch with your intuition. For those of you that chose B, the sacred union, partnership, romance. You're going to meet someone that's very interesting. You're going to be partnering up with new people. This doesn't necessarily have to be romance, but it can be. It could just be good positions at work, a new job, someone new that you meet at work that's very interesting, that really makes a good jive with you. You know, your energies kind of mesh together. For some of you, it could be romantic. For some of you, it's a best friend or a new friend that you meet during this week, or someone that you're about to attract into your life. It's a very sacred union, whether it's spiritual, romantic, or both, but it's coming, okay? And don't beat yourself up about it, okay? A little indulgence doesn't kill you. It's all right. Stop beating yourself up. A little indulgence in balance is healthy. So if you go out with somebody you just met, you really like them, and you have a few drinks, don't feel bad, okay? It's just in the, I don't know, in the moment, in the inspiration of the moment, okay? If you have a little bit too much food and you're on a diet and all of a sudden, boom, you fall off the wagon, well, don't worry. A little bit is okay. Just jump back on, drink a lot of water, do extra exercises that day, or eat a little less food to help you. If you didn't get enough sleep, make up for it the next day, whatever it is. Don't beat yourself up for the things that have happened, because soon everything is going to change, okay? You're going to meet someone that's meant just for you. The Shadow Queen, acquiring knowledge, insecurity, and manipulation. Be careful with those that are going to try to manipulate you as you move forward. They're going to try to make you insecure about the things that you know are true for you and the things that you want to accomplish. You have the light. You have someone that's going to either come into your life to help guide you, okay? Look at these cards. They're very similar, and you did watch me shuffle, okay? Guiding light. There's a huge crystal here that's helping her. So crystals can help you as you move forward this week, for those of you that chose C. Acquiring knowledge. There's going to be messages that are coming that are very important, so pay attention to your intuition. Again, pay attention to messages that could come in dreams. Wake Up in the Middle of the Night by George. Put a book and a pen next to your pillow. If you wake up in the middle of the night, jot down anything that you remember from your dream, because the messages could come in a dream. It could come to your subconscious mind and you won't even know it, but just pay attention, because then you'll have to move through the daytime following your intuition, your gut feeling, because that's how it's going to go. Don't fight it. Don't go against it. Listen to others that are around you and what they're saying. Pay attention to your emails, to your communications, to any phone calls, because it could come in the form of a message that way. And remember, there may be some insecurities that come from the manipulations that you may experience this week. Don't let it get to you. Remember, you're the one with the light. You're the one that's shining the light on others. You're the one that's going to lead yourself or others out of a situation or during a very important situation that comes up this week. So don't shy away from it, okay? All right. I love you guys. I'll talk to you again next week. For those of you that have liked, shared my videos, thank you. I appreciate you wholeheartedly. For those of you that have contacted me for a private reading, thank you again. Also, for those of you that would like a private reading with me, I do all subjects, or perhaps a reading with any subject. Just pick 3 questions. Different subjects is okay. You can check my blog, riseshealingarts11@gmail.com. Write to me. My email's down there. My blog is down there, risestarot.blogspot.com. That's where I have all the list of my readings. You can also donate to my channel. $1 is fine. I have a PayPal link on the top right-hand corner of my YouTube page, or I will send you a link if you write to me. I do appreciate all donations or all readings. They all go towards helping this channel, buying new tarot cards, and at this time, as you know, I am moving, so any money that comes to me this way is greatly appreciated, and I do love you guys for it. For those of you that would like a daily card, check out my Instagram page, Rises Tarot. You'll find a daily card there every morning. Love you guys. Bye. Talk to you again next week.